Good morning and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of playoff high school basketball. Today, the Kime Company, TMK Valley Propane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency presents the Strasburg Lady Tigers versus the Ottoville Lady Big Green in this Division 7 state semifinal. Today's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, Wood Electric, the Cush Financial Group, Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio, and First Federal Community Bank. Now, let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Welcome to the Nutter Center on the campus of Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio for the Division 7 state semifinal between the Region 27 champion 23-5 Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Region 26 champion, the 23-4 Ottoville Big Green, with coverage brought to you by TMK Valley Propane, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and the Kime Company. Welcome into the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Kale. Joining me in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, my man, Joe Geckler, with Mary Alice back in the Ed Shoemaker building, pushing all the right buttons, keeping us on the air. And, Joe, the first thing I'll ask you is about Ottoville and what they had to deal with last weekend. They trailed by 6 in their region championship game with 6 minutes to go at Bluffton University when they had issues with moisture on the floor that pushed the game to Sunday at 1 o'clock. They outscored Stryker, their opponent, 13-2. They forced 11 turnovers in those 6 minutes to take the win. Incredible for them to get here for a second straight year after that kind of adversity.
Yeah, absolutely. Adversity at its finest right there as you play a game and you're 6 minutes from closing out. And they were trailing in that game on Saturday when they postponed the game because of all the moisture on the floor. Couldn't get it wiped up and kept dry. And they were trailing. So they probably welcomed the break until the next day. Unfortunately for the other team, Stryker, they made some turnovers the next day and, got outscored and fell to Ottoville. But Ottoville overcome the adversity and played and, came out and punched their ticket here to Wright State, the Nutter Center, and get to take on the Lady Tigers of Strasburg now. But, that's a lot of adversity they had to overcome and, play hard, give it all you got, and then all of a sudden 6 minutes left to go in the game. You're like, oh, what? We got to stop playing and we got to play tomorrow now? So, but, yeah, it's a lot of adversity, and we'll see how they overcome some adversity today.
Absolutely. The Strasburg Lady Tigers made a little bit of history in Stras Vegas last weekend by getting here to the state semifinal for the first time in program history. They had to overcome a poor, sloppy start with 9 first-quarter turnovers, and they missed some shots, but their defense showed up the entire game. The shots started falling, and they end up making it here. How do they make sure they have no carryover from that game and they take care of just basketball here today?
Well, they just got to get back to Strasburg Lady Tiger basketball. And we talked about it on the broadcast on Saturday when they started out slow and turning the ball over and not playing the way we were used to seeing them play, Chris. And, they made some adjustments. Coach Bates got on them a little bit during a timeout after the first quarter. And they started to turn that corner in the second quarter. Well, at the halftime break, they were up 21-20, if I remember correctly. And if you remember in that game, the second quarter and the third quarter, Strasburg held their opponent to 10 total points in those 2 quarters, and they outscored them 15-5 and 21-5.
Yes,
and that's how you overcome adversity in a slow start like they did. They do that today, though. It may be a quick game and a long ride back home.
Yeah, there is no doubt about that. And listen, I got to do a quick shout out before we talk more basketball to the 4 ball girls that got chosen from their 6th grade basketball team to be the ball girls for this Strasburg Lady Tigers team today. Charlotte Boggs, Morgan Becker, Brooklyn Hostetler, and Bailey Dreyer are 4 of those girls that got chosen for the from their 6th grade team to be here and take this all in. Do you think those 4 girls want to be Lady Tigers in a few years?
Absolutely they do. How awesome is that? 6th grade, and you're sitting here at the no school today for one.
Right,
and then you're at a state semifinal matchup.
There's nobody in Strauss Vegas right now.
I don't think so. I hope the lights are turned off, because that's a high electric bill if not.
They shut the lights off. The cops are there, and the fire department's probably still there. But other than that, they ain't nobody in Strauss Vegas today.
What the fire department and cops are hoping to do is to greet them back on Sunday evening with a parade and everything coming back as state champions.
Well, it might be Saturday evening because the game's tomorrow morning.
That's right.
If they win.
Yeah.
So,
and they're used to doing that, though. The softball program, they've done that 3 of the last 4 years. So, so I know the community's proud. I don't think there is anybody in Strasburg, because I think everybody's sitting behind us.
Dude, there's a lot of people here from Strasburg. There's a lot of kids over in the student section. And the same thing for Ottoville. They had a little bit closer of a drive, but they've got a good fan base over there too. Officials are on the floor getting ready to go, getting their pictures taken. We got 23 minutes till pregame gets underway.
That stretch he was just doing, I would have torn my hamstring.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Listen, want to give a shout out as always to the sponsors that jump on board to help us out. We couldn't be here without our partners and our sponsors that you heard in the beginning, that we constantly say. But 4 that jumped on board for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, the entire playoffs, and a lot of times when we had them on this year. Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Northwestern Avenue in Strasburg. Willis Group Realty on Columbia Road in Dover. Wolf's Landscape Solutions, they are also in Strasburg. And this weekend you can check out their display at the Stark County Home and Garden Show, so that's pretty awesome. And then Synergy Signs and Graphics. I know, so you know my fire helmets, right, up at the fire station?
Yep.
I don't know if you've ever seen my fire helmets, but I have checkered flag all around the top, right?
Yeah.
Synergy Signs and Graphics did those for me and cut them out specifically for my helmet. Nobody else has those.
Sure.
It's specific to me. And so I appreciate Synergy Signs and Graphics for doing what they do. Willendale Golf Cart Sales, you can go over to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and all their golf carts over there for all their media and everybody else. Willendale Golf Cart Sales on them. And then Willis Group Realty, obviously, they do such a great job buying and selling homes in T County and the surrounding areas. We appreciate them for jumping on board,
for sure,
along with all of our sponsors.
Absolutely. You talked about Synergy Sign and Graphics. Jim Dawson does an amazing job. They make our awards for our football season, postseason awards, and we appreciate what Jim does for Big Z Sports and the Strasburg community. I know he has young kids coming up in the program, so it's going to be a lot of fun to have Jim around for a long time. Of course, Willendale Golf Cart Sales, like you mentioned, just the stuff that Chase does, and he has a rooting interest in this game. His niece plays for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, so not a lot of people realize that, but she's going to be here for another 4 years, if that tells you kind of who it is. I think she wears number 22.
Yeah, she could. She, I know the Strasburg Lady Tigers, some of them got colds this week and whatever, but everybody has assured me and you that they're ready to go. They sound a little rough. They wouldn't be very good radio personalities today, and it's also 10 o'clock in the morning.
But I want that little rough voice in the morning when I go on.
They're ready. They're ready to go. I can tell you once they come out here and shoot. We will talk a little bit when we come back. More when we get to our Niedenthal & Company keys to the game about the different sight lines in here. I asked head coach Tyler Bates about it. You'll hear that in his pregame interview here coming up, but it's definitely different. It's different than being at OU. It's different than being anywhere else, because one side you've got a brick wall, but that brick wall is about 50 yards away, and you've got some raised elevated seating for there. And then on the other side, you've got, 60 rows of bleachers that go all the way up. It's different in here. It's a nut house, but it's an awesome atmosphere. We're ready to go. The Strasburg Lady Tigers, they are 23-5, head coached by Tyler Bates. Ottoville Big Green, they're 23-4. They're head coached by Vaughn Hortzman. You will hear from both head coaches, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC, right after this with Big Z Sports.
Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison. Technology is our closest branch, a legacy of looking forward. Growing with you today for a better tomorrow. putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison.
Brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
With an independent insurance agency, you can be sure that you're getting the right coverage at the right price. At the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, it's all about relationships. We work one-on-one with you to make sure your auto, home, farm, and business is protected by a quality insurance carrier like the Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. We know you can trust Ohio Mutual to protect what matters most to you and your family. Once you see how the Ohio Mutual cares for your needs, you'll trust them as well. Give us a call at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and we will recommend the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Girls high school basketball continues on Big Z Sports. Joining me courtside, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC, is Ottoville head coach Von Hortzman. Coach, congratulations on getting to your second consecutive state semifinal. You didn't get to play down here last year, but what does it mean to your program to do this in back-to-back years to get the chance to play at UD tomorrow?
Well, I think it's all about the girls. I mean, last year we started with a family, and we still got the family brewing right now. I think it encourages not only the players that were available last year and was on the JVs or in the system, but all the younger girls all the way down to third grade gets all excited when you start making tournament runs like this. And plus it helps your younger kids in the program, JVers, because they're still practicing. So, they get another 4 weeks of practice where evidently you wouldn't. And hopefully that builds into your program when they get to be juniors and seniors.
Coach, what a wild weekend you had last week. Can you talk about your kids' composure to be down 6 with 6 minutes to go and then have the game get suspended, have to come back the next day, and then outscore your opponent 13-2 to take the win?
Yeah, I think credit to the girls. I mean, we were getting on a roll there before they suspended play. I think we was on 5 straight points, a couple turnovers on them, and we were getting ready to score the 3rd straight time, and then Kendall Snipke did the splits, and then they finally got canceled out the game, and we went into a 30-minute delay, and then the powers to be decided to suspend the game, So I had to go back to the locker room, tell the girls, say, girls, we're going to play at 1 o'clock tomorrow. What? They were really disappointed in everything that, with all that. But, we made the best of a situation. We went back home. The kids went to the Black Angus there in Ottoville and had tacos and stuff that they supplied for us. And then they went to church as a team and as a family. And then we got up the next morning. We had like a 5-10 minute walk through, just talk about stuff to inform the girls what our game plan was from the day before, and then we just came and the girls executed really well.
Absolutely, Coach. Strasburg, they've got size and speed. Talk to me about how you'll match up with them this morning.
The size, we have no answer for that size. I mean, she's a good player, 6'1", strong, great post player. So, and then number 5, we don't have anybody that quick. She's so fast, so, we have to play those two as a team, and hopefully, like number 23, she's a good player in her own right too. They got some nice players. They got some nice freshmen too that come in and play. So it's overall it's going to be a matchup problem for us the whole night. So we'll try our best.
Well, finally, Coach, what are your keys to getting a win and punching that ticket to UD tomorrow morning?
Well, score more points than they do, but we got to get the rebounds, get the defensive boards, and see if we can push it up the floor, get them maybe some quick baskets in transition, because they play good quarter court defense, probably one of the better teams that we faced all year in the quarter court. So it's going to be tough to run sets and stuff like that. So we just have to try to figure it out, I guess.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck this morning.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
That was Big Green head coach Vaughn Hortzman, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. When we come back, I'll be joined by Strasburg head coach Tyler Bates on 99.9.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
At TMK Valley Propane, we're more than just your propane supplier. We're your neighbors. From keeping homes warm to fueling local farms and businesses, we're proud to serve you with honest, dependable service. When winter hits, you can count on TMK Valley Propane to keep your family comfortable and warm, just like we always have. TMK Valley Propane, your hometown heat source.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm Chris Cahill, and joining me courtside is Strasburg head coach Tyler Bates, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. Coach, first of all, congratulations to you and the Lady Tigers' first ever state semifinal appearance. What does this mean for your program, not just for the past players and past coaches, but for your program you're trying to build moving forward?
Yeah, well, we're really excited for this team. They put in a lot of work. You know that sometimes over the years, things just may not go your way, and it doesn't mean that necessarily there weren't other teams in school history that deserve to be playing in the Final Four, but things kind of went our way this year, and this group of girls worked hard, so you know, we're proud for our alumni, this team, and certainly we hope that it gives the future Tigers something to strive for.
Coach, another gutty performance by your girls defensively last Saturday as you locked down Eastern after a rough first quarter. I know that it probably was a main point of emphasis. What else have you focused on this week to kind of prepare for Ottoville?
Yeah, I mean, we have to be ready to play. They're a very good team. We can't come out and sleepwalk like we did in the first quarter against Eastern. We need to make layups, execute offensively, and then just try to play hard on defense like we felt like we have most of the postseason.
Coach, Ottoville has been here before, just not at the Nut House. How will you match up with them this morning and kind of combat a little bit of their experience in this situation?
Yeah, they're a very good team. Like you said, you know, they haven't played here at Wright State, so although they've made it to the Final Four before, we try not to look into that too much because it's not this group of kids necessarily that's been playing here. They do have a couple kids that played on last year's team and contributed really well, but we know at this point in the season we're going to have to play against good competition, and a lot of them are from storied programs that have had success.
Absolutely. Coach, you kind of alluded to some of your keys to the game earlier. So I'll ask you about, you know, sight lines, shooting lines for your shooters. You know, talk about the difference and how you've kind of worked on that, because it's you can't simulate that, you know, in the Tigers' den.
Yeah, we just have tried to get as many shots up as we can. There isn't really any simulation, like you said, about 100 rows behind the backboard or these really high ceilings. So hopefully we can settle in a little bit. And I really would love us to see us shoot some layups, and hopefully that wouldn't be that big of a difference. But the girls are going to get time to get out here and shoot before the game. And it's the same for Ottoville as well. They played their regional at Bluffton, and those are close walls to the baseline. So, you know, I think that is a realistic thing of what happens. We've seen teams go cold before when they get to the Final Four, but that won't be something that you hear me talking much about. We're going to focus on kind of what we do and just play really hard and let the chips fall.
Coach, did you tell the last person to leave Strauss Vegas to shut the lights out, lock the door?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I had a full phone this morning with people wishing us luck, not just from Strasburg, but from Tusky County and Northeast Ohio. So we appreciate all the support. We're excited to see the Sea of Orange here today, and we just can't wait to throw this ball up and play some ball.
Coach, good luck. Hopefully we'll talk to you after a bit.
Thanks for being here.
That was Lady Tigers head coach Tyler Bates, brought to you by Jeff Wallach LLC. When we come back, it'll be time for the Niedenthal & Company keys to the game. The PAC Drilling starting lineups and tip-off of the D7 state semifinal between the Lady Tigers and the Big Green right after this with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
What if we told you there are 88 reasons to make a difference right here in our community? That's 88 local kids waiting, hoping, and dreaming of a mentor, a friend, a big. Be the reason a child believes in their future. Be the reason they feel seen. Be the reason they smile. Join the 88 Reasons to Be a Big campaign today. Your reason is waiting. Learn more at bigs4kids.com. That's bigs4kids.com.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company, proudly serving Greater Northeast Ohio with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service have positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as respected installers of seamless siding, spouting and replacement windows, and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting JeffWallachLLC.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
You're with Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Welcome back to the Nutter Center. The Strasburg Lady Tigers, the Ottoville Big Green. As you hear the pregame Survivor playing in the background, it may or may not be on Joe Geckler's phone. But either way, they wouldn't be playing it here at Wright State because they'd be a little against the Big Green, don't you think? Listen, all I got to say is check out the Big Z Sports Facebook page. Head coach Tyler Bates looks like the dude from Dumb and Dumber. He looks like a traffic cone. Nice. He would be absolutely able to stand out in the dead of night, no street lights, nobody around. You would see head coach Tyler Bates, and it is classic. I'm sure it's a way to lighten the mood and lighten his girls up, and that's exactly what he's doing. Both teams on the floor getting close to pregame here. And Chris Gale, Joe Geckler with you from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Again, a huge shout-out to TMK Valley Propane, the Kind Company, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for being our presenting sponsors of the D7 state semifinal. And, of course, all season long here with Big Z Sports. We've got at least one more game to go after this one. Congratulations to the Malvern Hornets that will be playing in the regional championship tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And I'm sure Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas will be headed down to Ohio Dominican to call that one like they did last night. Great job to the guys. And good luck to the Hornets and head coach Denny Tucci. And let's get to our Needenthal & Company keys to the game. I will start with the Ottoville Big Green, head coached by Von Hortzman. They need to box out and overcome their size disadvantage. The tallest starter is 5'9". The tallest kids off the bench are 5'9". They are not going to match up against 6'1" Allie Miller, 5'10" LT. They just have the size advantage to the Strasburg Tigers, so you've got to box out to try and overcome that. You got to play loose and start strong, and you want to push in transition. Don't let Strasburg settle their defense in and start hounding you. You want to push the ball in transition when you can. Those are the Needenthal & Company keys to the game for the Ottoville Big Green. Joe for the Strasburg Lady Tigers.
As always, Chris, not going to change it now. Like some coaches always tell me during interviews, I'm not going to change my keys, and here they are, as I've given the same keys the whole tournament run for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Why change now? As always, rebound the basketball, provide your high-intense pressure, and take great shots, not good shots. For the Strasburg Lady Tigers, that's got them this far already. Let's continue on and like I said, rebound, pressure, and take great shots.
If you're just joining us, Ottoville, the Big Green, they defeated Stryker in the regional championship. They trailed 37-31 with 6 minutes to go when the game was postponed until Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock because of moisture on the floor. When they came back, they outscored their opponent, Stryker, 13-2. They also forced 11 turnovers on Sunday. 11 in 6 minutes to be right here. They're a good basketball team. They were here, not at this building, but they were here at the state semis a year ago. The Strasburg Lady Tigers, they defeated Reedsville Eastern 50-33 after a slow first quarter. They turned it over 9 times in the first quarter. They cannot do that today. Our McInturf Realty player of the game, Lydia Thomas, been under the weather a little bit. She is ready to go. The Strasburg Lady Tigers, the Ottoville Big Green, ready to go. When we come back, it'll be time for the PAC Drilling starting lineups and tip-off right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music while you wait and wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
At Newtown Mall, it's a great time anytime. Sure, we've got shopping, lots of it, but did you know we're also your local entertainment hub? From exciting events to fun-filled childcare services and a versatile event space, there's always something happening. Stay in the loop, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or visit newtownmall.com. Newtown Mall, your destination for shopping, events, and more.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale, as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
If you want the best, there's only one Big Z Sports.
The Wood Electric pregame show wraps up with the PAC drilling starting lineups. First, for the Ottoville Big Green here in the D7 state semifinal, head coached by Vaughn Hortzman. They are 23-4. They'll start off with 5'6" sophomore Kate Turnwald. She wears number 2. Averages 6.5 points per game and 3 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Brooklyn Kester is a 5'6" junior, averages 20 points a game to lead the Ottoville Big Green, 4 rebounds and 4 assists. She wears number 3. Number 20, Kendall Schnipke is a 5'9" junior, 11 points per game, 6.5 rebounds and 2.5 assists. Jenna Seaver is a 5'7" junior, wears number 24, averages 3.5 points per game and 3 rebounds. And finally, the 5'6" junior, Briley Wurtzenberger, 3.7 points per game and 3.5 rebounds. Those are your PAC drilling starting lineups for Ottoville. Now for the Strasburg Lady Tigers.
5'6" freshman, number 2, Dee Dee Herron will be at point guard. A 6'1" senior, number 4, Allie Miller, she'll be in the post. At another guard, 5'3" senior, number 5, Sophie Seacrest. At the other forward position, 5'10" freshman, number 22, Lydia Thomas. And at the other guard position, a 5'5" senior, number 23, Liv Spidell. Again, Herron, Miller, Seacrest, Thomas, and Spidell. Addie Sibla and Maddie Boylan will be your first 2 off the bench here today.
The first 2 off the bench for the Big Green. Vanessa Hilvers is a 5'9" junior, and Livia Grothaus is a 5'9" sophomore. Lady Tigers being introduced right now. They are in the black uniforms. White numerals trimmed in orange. trim around the top of the trunks, trim around the bottom of the shorts, trim around the chest and neck area. They got Tigers across the chest in white, trimmed in orange. The Ottoville Big Green are in the whites. They have Ottoville across the chest in green, big green numerals trimmed in gold. They've got the green waistband, and they've got a small green and gold band along the bottom of the shorts and the top of the jerseys on top, as both teams on the floor ready to go. Make sure you stay tuned. Our halftime show brought to you by First National Bank of Denison, coming up after the first half. After the game is completed, the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, where we will name our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Allie Miller, the 6'1 senior, 11 points per game, 8 rebounds. She had 16 boards in the regional championship, stands at midcourt. She will face off against Kendall Schnipke, the 5'9 junior. Strasburg in the blacks, moving from right to left. Ottoville Big Green in the whites, moving from left to right. Miller, Schnipke, midcourt in the D7 state semifinal is underway, and Ottoville will have the possession. Turnwald will come right in front of us, give it back to Kester. Kester, top of the corner, swinging around the perimeter with the basketball is Wertenberger. Top of the key is Kester. Kester trying to drive, man-to-man defense, switch defense, and a turnover. First turnover for Ottoville, as Strasburg will come the other way. Liv Spidell over towards the benches near the scoring table, opposite end of us, moving from right to left. LT with the ball on the low block, looking for the backdoor cut, and she turned it over. Lydia Thomas, turnover, and Ottoville quickly the other way as Wurzenberger gets the pass off, and getting hammered by Liv Spidell was Turnwald.
That's going to be her first, Chris. Team's first. Obviously, Turnwald is going to be shooting 2 free throws now as she was going up for the basket. But smart foul. Don't give her an easy layup, but smart foul right next to the basket.
7:21 to play in the first quarter. No score. And now we do have one. Kate Turnwald, the 5'6 sophomore, knocks one in the books from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. She has the second one in her hand. She'll fire it up with those bright pink shoes, and she'll knock it in, and it is 2-0 Ottoville over Strasburg. A little token pressure by Ottoville as Strasburg will bring the ball across the timeline. Seacrest with it by the Ottoville bench on the right side. She'll give it off to Allie Miller. Allie Miller baseline has it blocked. Gets it to Didi. Didi for 3, back of the rim, no good, and rebounded by Wertenberger. So here comes Ottoville back with the basketball after a couple of missed shots for Strasburg. Seacrest hassling Kester over there on the far side. Turnwald has it, top of the key, will go in the corner to Seaver. Seaver tried to drive baseline, got it back to the top of the key to Turnwald, and she'll reset against Didi. Didi has good defense, 3-point shot on the way, off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by Thomas. So the shot by Seaver in the corner was no good. Here comes Liv Spidell into the paint. Clears some space. No kick in the corner. Didi for 3 again. Off the back of the rim, no good. Liv Spidell going to be called with the offensive foul. The little push right there, the little forearm shiv from Liv Spidell, and she's going to have 2. And guess what? Not good.
Yeah,
not good.
She's a senior leader, though, Chris. She'll stay out there on the floor with 2 fouls early on here with 6:22 to go here in the first quarter. Liv Spidell being aggressive now needs to tone it back just a little bit.
Cannot pick up a third foul if you're Liv Spidell. Ottoville does break the press. Turnwald with it. Turnwald almost into the lane. She'll kick and give it off to Seaver. Seaver will take the drive. Shot up, no good. Blocked by Miller. Allie Miller got the block. She got the ball and handed it off to Liv Spidell. Spidell races across by the traffic cone and kicks it in the corner, and it's tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, very fast pace.
Did you catch my traffic cone comment? Okay, just checking.
I heard you.
Just checking.
I'm going to mark it down how many traffic cone comments we have today on
do
the
it.
That's
do
number
it.
3.
Hey, all of you at home can bet the over/under on the traffic cone comments.
We're not betting on high school basketball.
Well,
sorry.
not on on how many times I say.
Oh, okay.
Don't paint me into a box, Geckler. Sophia Seacrest with the basketball now. Allie Miller will go underneath. LT Thomas gets the shot up. She was hammered and will get the foul underneath. So Lydia Thomas a little slow to get up, but does. And she'll head to the First Federal Community foul line.
Foul went on number 33, Briley Wurzenberger. That's going to be her first, team first, but Lydia Thomas at the line to shoot 2.
So Thomas's first shot is up and good. Both teams perfect from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Dee going to check out. Maddie Boylan checks in for the Lady Tigers. 5:38 to play, first quarter, 2-1. Ottoville in front of Strasburg. Down there by the Ottoville student section, and they got a boatload of them down there. Second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Miller. Miller got the stick back and the score. Allie Miller being a beast underneath. That's what you got to do. Use your size, and Allie Miller has it over these Ottoville Big Green. And she's got the stick back. Strasburg leads. Wurzenberger with the basketball on the baseline. She'll dribble out of trouble. They'll kick it to the top of the key. Shot up, off the rim, no good. Batted around right into the hands of Seaver. Seaver up and under. Nice move. Jenna Seaver, the 5'7 junior, up and underneath the basket to give Ottoville back the lead. Here's Sophia Seacrest, right wing. She'll drive into the lane, across the lane. Now picks up her dribble. Gives off to Thomas, and now back to Spidell. Spidell will reset. Live with it, right wing, top of the circle, Lydia Thomas. LT will go to the left, and Sophia Seacrest, the give and go, and Lydia Thomas off the window and scores. A Willendale golf cart sales drive to the basket on North Worcester Avenue in Strasburg for LT. They're an authorized dealer for Easy Goes, you know that?
I did.
So shot up by Ottoville is up and no good. Ball was blocked by Miller again. Here comes Kester, and she nails it. Brooklyn Kester will get the shot up and in for Ottoville, and it's 6-5. Allie Miller underneath, couldn't get it to her. She lost it, and turnover. Strasburg, their second. Ottoville trying to push in transition, one of those Neadenthal & Company keys to the game. Strasburg did a nice job of getting back. Here is Seaver. Seaver with it. Will go top of the circle to Schnipke.
No.
And Schnipke into the lane,
Wow.
and she's going to be fouled. So Schnipke kind of grimacing like she maybe took some of that on the jaw there, or the nose area. As she'll had to line another one of the 3 sets, or one of the 2 sets of bright pink shoes. The other pink shoes are a little darker than Schnipke's and Turnwald's. So Schnipke's first shot is up and good. Ottoville perfect from the foul line, 3 for 3.
Addie Sibla checks in for Lydia Thomas. So junior for freshman. Give Lydia Thomas a quick blow here.
Second shot is up and good. So perfect 4 for 4 is Ottoville from the foul line, and it's 8-5, Big Green. A little bit of token pressure. Liv Spidell crosses the timeline. 3:56 to play. Just past the midway point, quarter number 1. Sophia Seacrest. Money! Sophia Seacrest buries the top of the key 3, and Dynamite strikes early. Here's Schnipke. Her shot up off the rim. Great box out by Liv Spidell. And Spidell will fire it up and hit Sibla. Off the rim, blocked. Blocked down there by Schnipke. Schnipke got a piece of it. Great pass by Spidell. Looked like a quarterback throwing the ball down the floor. And Sibla had it blocked, and really close to turning it over was Ottoville. With the basketball is Kester. Kester will dribble into the lane, left side of the lane. She'll kick in the corner. They'll swing it around. This is Carly Hortzman. Hortzman checked in at the last stoppage. Underneath again is Seaver, and has it slipped away. But just hitting the baseline was Liv Spidell with the basketball. Almost a turnover there, Joe.
Almost a turnover. And if the court was about 6 inches longer, it would have been a turnover.
Yeah, right?
Almost another one.
So with the basketball is Hortzman, top of the circle. She'll give it off to Turnwald, and they'll reset. Maddie Boylan right up in her grill. Turnwald will dribble to the foul line extended. Now she'll back up. Turnwald, just a sophomore. 5'6" sophomore, runs the point very well for these Big Green. Gives it off to Kester. Kester in the corner. Turnwald, air ball. Rebounded Miller. Miller gets it up to Liv Spidell. Maddie Boylan streaking up the left side of the court. Liv decided not to go there. She'll give it off to Dynamite. Seacrest, top of the key. Shot up, no good. Ball's batted around. Gets it into Boylan. Good offensive board by Sibla, and Boylan airballed the floater in the lane. Quickly is Ottoville the other way. 2:13 to play, first quarter. Kester, drive, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Allie Miller, her 5th. And once again, Sophia Seacrest finding Addie Sibla. and Sibla lays it in. Addie Sibla, the 5'7" junior, goes glass. Timeout. Head coach Von Hortzman. Strasburg leads 10-8 with 2 minutes to play first quarter. Timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Willis Group Realty provides you the tools you need to make your home buying and selling process as seamless as possible. Plus, the agents and staff at the Willis Group will take the time with you to make this life moment an experience to enjoy. Though they are based in Tuscarawas County, they have the ability to sell all over the state of Ohio. To learn more about Willis Group Realty, including current listings and financing tool, visit willisgrouprealty.com.
Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Welcome back to Wright State University, just off the outskirts of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. Got to give a shout-out to our military with all going on in this world. And, I'm sure everybody saw the 2 KC-135s that tangled in. We lost some airmen last night. Our thoughts and prayers with all of our armed forces and their families and their friends. God bless the United States of America, and we hope we get our troops home soon. So under 2 minutes to play, and now a turnover on the inbound. Ottoville, their second turnover. Seacrest into the lane. She'll back up. She's got Boylan behind her. Goes to Sibla. Sibla goes cross-court to Didi. After that, Cush Financial Group timeout. Lydia Thomas on the low block. The Euro step, and she had a block right back in her face. Briley Wurzenberger said, get that shot out of here.
Yes, she did.
Come on, Joe Geckler. This is a state semi. We got to get fired up here, ready to go. Look, you got a big tiger over there in the Tiger's Den.
You had me concerned there for a second.
Oh, come on now. Joanne wasn't concerned. Didi for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Boylan. Good offensive board by Maddie. She gets it to Seacrest. Seacrest into the lane. Gets it to LT. LT down the left side of the lane. She's triple teamed. Shot up off the window, no good, out of bounds. And it'll head over to Ottoville. So Strasburg just not converting those little bunnies inside. Yes, she was triple teamed, but probably should have had the basket there. And a couple missed threes that have been open right now.
Yeah, that's been kind of a concern the last 3 or 4 games for Strasburg. They get close to the hoop, slow start, and then they missing some bunnies. They got to correct that. They're playing great defense here, up 10-8 early, but continue the pressure, continue to rebound, and those shots will start falling.
And listen, and Sophia Seacrest, nice poke right there, and she got it away from Kester. So Dynamite trying to spark a turnover. Catch my pun there?
Yes.
And Strasburg only with 2 first quarter turnovers, way better than the 9 they had a week ago. So with the basketball on the far side is Wurzenberger on the left wing, right by the traffic cone. A 5-second call. Great job right in front of the traffic cone, and the traffic cone says, stop, Ottoville. We're going this way. Third Ottoville turnover.
And for those just now tuning in, the traffic cone is head coach Tyler Bates.
Yes, he is. And if you want to see what he looks like, go to our WTUZ Facebook page, and we'll paint the picture for you.
On Big Z Sports, painted on him.
If you've ever watched Dumb and Dumber, yep, you know it. Bang! How about Dynamite sparking a 3 from the right wing? 13-8, Lady Tigers in front. Sophia Seacrest. Here comes Ottoville back with the basketball. Here is Kester. Kester with it. She'll cross-court pass. Dangerous pass. Gets it to Wurzenberger. 3-point shot. Kester. Back of the rim. No good. Nice battle for the rebound between Didi and Wurzenberger. And Wurzenberger throws it out of bounds. 4th Ottoville turnover. Great job by Strasburg.
Absolutely. The defense, the pressure, bringing the ball up the court. Ottoville struggling with that a little bit. They're getting out of whack, so to speak. And great job by the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Looks like Addie Sibla going to check out. Liv Spidell going to check back in, as does Allie Miller for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Back to the original starting 5. Nope, Maddie Boylan's still in. It looks like
they're going to make her wait. Yep. I think Sibla's going to have to go back onto the floor here.
Yeah, Sibla's back in. Now they're coming back in. Okay, now Maddie Boylan and Sibla check out the original starting 5 back in.
Yeah, and listen, the officials doing a great job so far here in the first quarter. They just wanted to make sure everything was straight, make sure the scorebooks are right, make sure everybody gets checked in like they're supposed to. Great job of just taking the extra second, make sure we're right. Really veteran officiating group. You can tell it just in their mechanics. Sophia Seacrest across the Wright State logo midcourt. She'll go to Liv Spidell over by the Ottoville bench. They try the entry pass down to Allie Miller. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Strasburg.
And this is just me asking, Chris. I'm not how is that not a foul? Because Allie Miller was hit pretty hard trying to catch that basketball. Yeah. I don't know how that's not a foul call.
Well, but I think they're just trying to let them play a little bit. Miller into the lane and got it. They gave the tip in to her, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Strasburg Lady Tigers 15. The Ottoville Big Green 8. Back after this with Big Z Sports for quarter number 2 on Z Country.
Spring will be here before you know it, and first impressions matter. Nothing makes a better impression than beautiful, low-maintenance landscaping at your home or business. With over 20 years of industry experience, Wolf's Landscape Solutions can transform your property with decorative concrete edging, now 20% off through Memorial Day, plus expert hardscape and concrete services. Call Wolf's Landscape Solutions today, 330-204-3933, or find them on Facebook.
Synergy Signing Graphics in Strasburg strives on being more than just an ordinary vendor. They strive to be a partner by offering their experienced staff with backgrounds in graphic design, marketing, branding, and much more. When choosing Synergy Signing Graphics, international award-winning service for your business needs, you'll feel the comfort of knowing that the job will be completed right the first time. To see all that Synergy Signing Graphics can do for you, find them at synergysign.com.
You're with Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
On the campus of Wright State University at the Nut House, the Nutter Center. Chris Gale, Joe Geckler here with you. 15-8, Strasburg in front. Quarter number 2 will start with the Lady Tigers basketball. LT will inbound the basketball to Liv Spidell. Spidell in the backcourt. She'll cross the Wright State logo with the left hand, and now they'll swing it around. Dee Dee Heron with the basketball. Sophia Seacrest, dynamite. Three-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. Allie Miller battled for the rebound, couldn't get it. It ends up in the hands of Turnwald. Ottoville will bring the ball across the timeline. Kester with it. Kester on the right wing. She'll dribble and run into a double team. Good trap defense out of Strasburg. With the basketball and then a throw over all the way cross-court path to Wurzenberger. Or Wertenberger. I'm sorry, there's no Z there. I need to check that. Wertenberger, number 33 for Ottoville. My apologies to her and her family. Kate Turnwald with it. They'll continue to swing it around the perimeter. Kester has it. Now she'll try to drive the lane. Shot affected by Allie Miller. And all the way leaking out is Dee Dee Heron, and she's going to drive to the basket off the window and scores. Dee Dee leaked out for the easy lay-in, and a Willis Group Realty drive to the basket and a performance play out of those two. Willis Group Realty on Columbia Road in Dover. They serve T-County and the surrounding areas. WillisGroupRealty.com and on Facebook. Ottoville gets the shot up. Allie Miller the rebound. 17-8, seventh rebound for Miller in the first half. And we still got 6:40 to go. And Liv Spidell turned that one over. Third for Strasburg.
Almost a travel, and she got it away just in time, but then turned it over.
Schnipke down the lane. Tried to go coast to coast in those bright pink shoes, and she missed it. Rebounded by LT. And the other way come the Strasburg Lady Tigers, and it goes off the foot of Sophia Seacrest and out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers as she did it right in front of the Ottoville faithful, the student section down there, and they may have got on Soph a little bit.
They would have.
Their student section almost goes all the way to the top of this arena, and there's got to be, 60 rows?
Yeah. So, Chris, something I've noticed is the long size of Strasburg in the paint is really giving Ottoville fits here today.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. With the ball underneath is Schnipke, and she got a nice move. She faked Allie Miller up high and went underneath with the right hand and the little scoop shot and got it to
sat
go.
On the rim for about 3 seconds.
Yeah,
and then finally
did a little
fell through.
pause. So Strasburg with the basketball, 17-10. Tigers lead. Here is Seacrest into the lane. She spun and she traveled. Fifth Strasburg turnover. 3 straight possessions with a turnover. The traffic cone out there is not happy. He's firing orders at the bench. Now he'll turn back around. Yeah, listen, of all the sea of people in here, you can't miss the traffic cone over there. Woof. So Turnwald will bring it across the timeline, far side of the court, bringing it to the near side or the right side. As Ottoville in the white uniforms, green numerals moving from left to right. Their basket to our side of the court. We are positioned, just outside the 3-point line, top of the key area if you draw a line straight across.
Did you notice they have 3 3-point lines out here?
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
High school, college, or girls' college.
Girls' college and boys' college, yep. So with the basketball is Turnwald for Ottoville as they trail by 7 with 5:18 to play. Ottoville, Schnipke has it. She'll turn with it. Hands it off to Kester. Kester, great defense out of Sophia Seacrest. With the basketball is Schnipke. Schnipke trying to get a ball to Kester. Kester's baseline jumper is good. Nice shot by Brooklyn Kester. Timeout, traffic cone, a.k.a. Tyler Bates. 17-12, 5:01 to play in the first half. Big Z Sports back right after this.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Welcome back.
Yes, he will.
Welcome back to Wright State University. Strasburg with the basketball. They lead 17-12.
We won't repeat that question.
5 minutes to go in the first half. Sophia Seacrest basketball right wing. They'll swing it around Sibla, the entry pass up and over the top of the defense. And Allie Miller had it blocked again. Schnipke was on the spot and has swatted Allie Miller, the taller player,
That's
twice.
a travel. That's a travel.
Miller on the floor, tries to tie up, I believe it was Kester.
How's that not a travel? She rolled over on her butt.
Well,
that's a travel.
I'm guessing they're going to say that she didn't have control of the basketball because
Then how
Allie
could you call
Miller
a
was
jump ball then?
poking it away, and then when she retained possession, Allie Miller tied her up. I don't know. Either way, 4:33 to play in the first half. Strasburg leads by 5. With the basketball is Seaver. 3-point shot by Turnwald is up and no good. And the sophomore shot goes out of bounds. And whoa.
What? Whoa.
Hang on a minute. Nobody touched that basketball going out of bounds.
Okay,
and
they got
he
it
does.
right.
Okay. Great job by the official. Both officials talked about it.
Yep.
The first official pointed to stay here with Ottoville and like, whoa, and the student section about overflowed over at him.
Storm rushed the court.
Yeah, there was about a mob scene over there on the far side. Here's a pass down to Miller. Miller shot up off the window, no good. Got her own rebound. Second shot, no good. Maddie Boylan recovers it. Miller can't get those bunnies to go. Liv Spidell for 3. Shot up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ottoville. 3-4 chances with it was Strasburg, and they couldn't get a bucket. Allie Miller got to make those shots on the low block. Got to have them in a state semifinal.
Allie, she Angel Reesed it.
Wow. We'll move on from that one as Schnipke goes into the lane. Schnipke gets tied up and almost a turnover. She gets it over on the far side. Now Turnwald. Jumper. Front of the rim, back of the rim, no good. Got her own rebound. Turnwald will kick it out. 3-point shot. Kester, no good. Rebounded by Schnipke over Allie Miller. Schnipke with the offensive board. 3 chances for Ottoville. Kester with it against Sophia Seacrest. Kester will back up. The Ottoville fans clap in excitement for 2 offensive rebounds against a taller team. Sophia Seacrest, the poke and steal. 5th Ottoville turnover. Liv Spidell behind the back to Maddie Boylan. Boylan caught a bird, let her go by, couldn't make the bunny. Strasburg missing bunnies all over the place. Their chance to pull away, and they can't get it done. Schnipke will give it off. Baseline drive by Wertenberger. Wertenberger gives it off to Turnwald. Turnwald shot, hit every part of the rim and went in. 17-14. 2:44 to play. Strasburg trying to get one to fall. This has been a quarter like they had in the first quarter at Logan. Turning it over and can't get bunnies to go. And wow, out of nowhere, Maddie Boylan said, I got you off the bench. And she drills the three from the left wing, 20-14. And now they're going to call a foul on Sophia Seacrest. Soph will get the foul. I believe that's her first. Many we got on the team here. Just their first. So first foul called in the second quarter.
So Maddie Boylan checks out. Allie Miller checks out. Looks like Dee Dee Herron's back in the game and Lydia Thomas back in the game for the Lady Tigers.
So inbounding right in front of us is Seaver. She'll get it in to Kester. Kester will get it to Turnwald. Turnwald right wing. Give it back to Kester, top of the circle. Looking at Schnipke. Thought better of it. Went the other way. Schnipke just turned it down. Turnwald with it, right wing. Turnwald against Dee Dee Herron. Man-to-man defense out of Strasburg. They fell out of the trap. Now they're just back to straight man. Oh, Sophia Seacrest, a lot of contact. Could have been called there. Turnwald into the lane. Finds the glass and scores. A Synergy Signs and Graphics drive to the basket by Turnwald to lay it in, and it's 20-16. Strasburg the other way. Sophia Seacrest for three. Her shot up no good. Rebounded on the play by Seaver. Synergy Signs and Graphics. Check them out at synergysign.com and on Facebook. Ottoville with the basketball. Hortzman with it. She'll give it off to Kester. Kester right wing drives into the lane, and they called the travel. Good call, Joe Geckler. He made it for the official, who was at least, 20 yards away.
And that official was standing about 2 feet away. But, yeah, the Strasburg defense has been there. They just got to
100%.
Start rebounding a little bit better.
Got to make your bunnies,
got to make those open shots.
This could be easily a double-digit lead.
I was going to say, this would be a 10 to 12-point lead if they were making those bunnies today.
Sophia Seacrest, she'll fire the three from the top of the circle. It's up and no good. Rush that one a little bit. Jump ball will stay with Strasburg. Yep, Strasburg.
They're getting some open threes, Chris. They just got to start trying to knock them down. Like we mentioned in the sight lines and the depth perception of the arena, a lot different than a high school arena. If you've never played in a collegiate arena,
100%.
It's a lot different than a tight-knit high school gym. So the girls will figure it out.
Here is Lydia Thomas into the lane. Shot up, no good. LT couldn't get Liv Spidell gets the rebound. Olivia gets the offensive board. Strasburg keeps it. Here's Dee Dee Herron. 59 seconds and 57. Here we go with Strasburg maybe holding for the last possession. Head coach Tyler Bates.
Nice.
And they don't get it into Sibla in the hoop and the arm. What a find by Olivia Spidell. Spidell was on the left wing. She went up over the top of the defender trying to front Addie Sibla, and Sibla caught it like a wide receiver going into the end zone. She laid it off the glass and scored. A Wolf's Landscape Solutions drive to the basket, the hoop and the harm. Wolf's Landscape Solutions, check out their display all weekend long this weekend at the Stark County Home and Garden Show. Wolf's Landscape Solutions in Strasburg. Sibla's and one is up and good. Strasburg 2 for 3 from the foul line. They lead 23-16. 40 seconds to play in the first half. Lady Tigers trying to make their first ever bid to a state championship game. Liv Spidell, the tip away in the steal. Liv Spidell up to Dee Dee Herron. Dee Dee off the window and scores. Strasburg making a push. Now they're starting to get the shots to go. The defense is turning Ottoville over, and the Lady Tigers starting to smell a double-digit lead heading into the break. Right now it's at 9.
They've notched up the pressure a little bit, Chris. It's those last made buckets, and Ottoville trying to get the ball up the court. Now they're struggling to find out where the ball goes.
Schnipke with 7 seconds gets it over to Hortzman. Hortzman, deep three-point shot is buried by Kester. Wow! She almost hit that one from where the volleyball line would be, way behind the boys' three-point line, and Brooklyn Kester splashed it. Strasburg 25, Ottoville 19. 1 half a play complete from Wright State University. We're going to take our breath and come back with our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. We'll total up the stats and see who's going to head off to UD Arena tomorrow morning for the state championship game in Division 7 right after this with Big Z Sports.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
At TMK Valley Propane, we're more than just your propane supplier. We're your neighbors. From keeping homes warm to fueling local farms and businesses, we're proud to serve you with honest, dependable service. When winter hits, you can count on TMK Valley Propane to keep your family comfortable and warm, just like we always have. TMK Valley Propane, your hometown heat source.
All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
With an independent insurance agency, you can be sure that you're getting the right coverage at the right price. At the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, it's all about relationships. We work one-on-one with you to make sure your auto, home, farm, and business is protected by a quality insurance carrier like the Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. We know you can trust Ohio Mutual to protect what matters most to you and your family. Once you see how the Ohio Mutual cares for your needs, you'll trust them as well. Give us a call at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and we will recommend the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison. Technology is our closest branch, a legacy of looking forward. Growing with you today for a better tomorrow. Putting community first since 1933. FNB Denison.
Every game begins with a spark. Athletes stepping onto the court, families filling the stands, and communities coming together. At Niedenthal & Company, their belief is that this spirit is what makes our communities such special places to live and grow. To all athletes in Tuscarawas, Holmes, Wayne, and Stark counties, your dedication inspires us all. Keep pushing, keep believing, and know your communities are behind you every step of the way. Niedenthal & Company wishes all athletes competing the best of luck this season.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
It's halftime, presented by the First National Bank of Denison. They have roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome to the First National Bank of Denison halftime show. Chris Kale, Joe Geckler here with you, and taking a look at some of the team stats. Strasburg with 5 first-half turnovers. Ottoville with 7. Strasburg 2 of 3 from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. And Ottoville 4 of 4 at 100%. And Joe, you have the the individual stats.
I have some individuals, but also
Yeah.
some more team stats
Go
on
with
the
it.
game. Strasburg shooting 35.7% from the field, 3 of 11 from three-point range, and 2 of 3 from the foul line. Ottoville shooting 33% from the field at 7 for 21, 1 for 6 from three-point range at 16.7, and they are perfect from the line at 4 for 4. Some individual stats for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Allie Miller leads all players with 7 rebounds. Nice rebounding effort, 18 total rebounds for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Sophia Seacrest with 6 points. Addie Sibla with 5, Maddie Boylan with 3, Lydia Thomas with 3, Allie Miller with 4, and Dee Dee Heron with 4. All 6 of 7 players that have played for Strasburg have scored here today. And to lead the Ottoville Big Green, Brooklyn Kester with 7 points, Kate Turnwall with 6, Schnipke with 4, and Seaver with 2 points to round out the scoring for Ottoville. But interesting first half, Chris, as we're Strasburg up by 6, 25-19. And what do you think the coaches are saying here at halftime?
I mean, I think it's just a matter of, for head coach Tyler Bates, you got to make sure you continue not to turn the ball over, play defense like you did in that late in the second quarter, not like you did at the beginning of the second quarter. And if you're head coach Von Hortzman, you got to be happy that you're only down 6, because if Strasburg would have made some of their bunnies, you'd definitely be down double digits right now. So you got to be happy with where you're at. You got to settle it on defense if you're them. Do you agree?
Absolutely. And, I think both coaches are saying, hey, we're through the first half. We have 16 minutes of basketball left this season. Who wants it the most?
Yep, I agree. That's going to do it for our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. When we come back, second half between Strasburg and Ottoville. Strasburg leads 25-19 from Wright State University in Dayton.
You've been listening to the First National Bank of Denison halftime show. They have roots where others have branches. We'll be right back with Big Z Sports.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
What if we told you there are 88 reasons to make a difference right here in our community? That's 88 local kids waiting, hoping, and dreaming of a mentor, a friend, a big. Be the reason a child believes in their future. Be the reason they feel seen. Be the reason they smile. Join the 88 Reasons to Be a Big campaign today. Your reason is waiting. Learn more at bigsforkids.com. That's bigs4kids.com.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Based on a foundation of trust and integrity, Jeff Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company, proudly serving Greater Northeast Ohio with experience in residential and commercial projects. The pursuit of quality workmanship and commitment to superior customer service have positioned Jeff Wallach LLC as respected installers of seamless siding, spouting and replacement windows, and doors for more than 25 years. Turn your vision into a reality by visiting JeffWallachLLC.com.
Brown ceiling tiles and wet spots on concrete? Are these things familiar? These are just surface level issues that affect labor hours, safety, and culture. Let us tell you how we can eliminate those issues. It all starts with a handshake. When we connect, you have our full attention. Our team of estimators and account managers will tailor a solution for your roof and your budget. Hundreds of years ago, business was started on a handshake. At Rightmark Roofing, we build more than roofs. We build relationships.
Spring will be here before you know it, and first impressions matter. Nothing makes a better impression than beautiful, low-maintenance landscaping at your home or business. With over 20 years of industry experience, Wolf's Landscape Solutions can transform your property with decorative concrete edging, now 20% off through Memorial Day, plus expert hardscape and concrete services. Call Wolf's Landscape Solutions today, 330-204-3933, or find them on Facebook.
Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
Back to Wright State University. Strasburg 25, Ottoville 19. Chris Gale, Joe Geckler with you, and Ottoville will start half number 2 with the basketball. In those white uniforms, green numerals trimmed in gold. They're moving from right to left now against Strasburg, who is in the black uniforms, Tigers across the chest, white numerals trimmed in orange. Orange around the tops and orange around the pants and the belt line for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Now Ottoville down to that wall end where the elevated press section is down there. Their three-point shot is up and no good. Offensive rebound. Another three-point shot by Kester is up and no good. And now Sophia Seacrest comes away with the rebound. She'll cross the timeline. Sophia Seacrest into the lane. She tries to bounce pass, get it to Lydia Thomas, and it goes out of bounds. Right idea by Sophia Seacrest, but just turned it over a little too quick there out of Soph.
Yeah, tried to get it into Lydia Thomas, who I'm not quite sure who was, if she was ready for the pass and got away from her, went out of bounds. But, so Sophia Seacrest making something happen as Lydia Thomas picks it off at half court, goes to the hoop, lays it up and in through the contact, no foul called.
LT with the hoop and harm, but no call, and we've got an inadvertent whistle. And we're trying to see what the officials are talking about. And they're just going to give the ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Ottoville. No foul called. So LT gets the steal, the scoop, and the score for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. 27-19. Little confusion in the first minute.
Through a lot of contact as well, Chris.
Oh, there's no doubt. So on the other end is Ottoville. Going to that, I guess you would say, a little more open end of this arena. Shot up by Wurtenberger off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Liv Spidell. Tried to get it up to LT, and LT flies out of bounds. Just couldn't get it to her. Was Liv Spidell. Right idea, and just couldn't quite get it to Lydia.
I love Liv Spidell's vision of the court, Chris. She makes some great passes.
100%.
And it's unfortunate some of them just go out of the reach of her teammates, man. And you called her a quarterback earlier, and I'm sure Coach Jim Morris would love to have her at quarterback out there on the Tigers football field.
I don't know. You got Boffman sitting over there in the student section, and I think he'd feel a little offended by you saying that.
Well, he's a great quarterback, too. But
Ottoville gets the score underneath by Schnipke. Schnipke does a little spin move at the other end. It's 27-21, and now a turnover, Strasburg. Here comes Wurtenberger the other way. She's being contacted, shot up no good by Seaver, and Seaver's going to go to the line. Third Strasburg turnover.
Liv Spidell, that's going to be number 3 on her.
So Liv Spidell with her third foul. That's the first by Strasburg here in quarter number 3. And Jenna Seaver, the 5'7 junior, averages 3.5 a game, is at the line, and she knocks the first one in. Remaining perfect from the First Federal Community Bank foul line is the Ottoville Big Green. They've got their student section just to their right behind the bench of the Big Green. Second shot is up and good. So Strasburg will bring it up against pressure. Liv Spidell gets a lot of contact into the lane. Beautiful pass by Liv Spidell to LT, and Thomas lays it off the window and scores 29-23. Ottoville quickly the other way. They get a drive to the basket, and it's Schnipke. Back and forth we go. Spidell across the timeline being double teamed. She'll try a cross-court pass. Thomas gets it, gives it off to Sophia Seacrest. Seacrest underneath, Allie Miller, window, no good. Allie Miller with the spin move. Couldn't get the ball to go, and quickly the other way is Wurtenberger. Off the window, getting the offensive rebound is Ottoville. Ottoville, far end of the court, three-point shot up, no good. Battled for, knocked out of bounds, and it'll head over to Strasburg, and the student section is hot over across the way.
They didn't like the call there by the official, but you know what? That's why they're here. They're making the calls, and they're sticking with it. Strasburg's basketball. leading 29-25 with 5:25 to go here, third quarter.
So Strasburg will bring it up against a little 2-2-1 pressure out of Ottoville, getting it up to Sibla, and Sibla has it swatted again. Kendall Schnipke has at least 3 or 4 blocks, and she is a ball player. The 5'9" junior averages 11. So getting the ball into Dede. Dede for 3. Back of the rim, barely caught it. No good. Rebounded by Kester. Kester will come the other way into the lane against Dede, and they'll call the block on Dede. I don't think she was set down there, Joe. Kester made a nice move from the left side of the lane, crossed to the right, and kind of sidestepped Dede and got her for the foul in the paint area. And now starting to ramp things up. You got to admit, this is a different Big Green basketball team that came out of the locker room.
Yeah, they've ramped up the pressure. They've ramped up the intensity a little bit here in the second half to start, and they're only down 3 now after trailing by 6 at the break.
So Kester, her second shot is up and good. So she makes both at the line. 4 for 4 in the third quarter. 8 for 8 in the basketball game. And Ottoville's fans rise. Dede for 3. Couldn't get it to quite go. It goes almost out of bounds, but rebounded by Ottoville. They'll push up to Turnwald. Turnwald on the left wing against Sibla. Into the corner. Here is Seaver. Drives baseline. Stepped out of bounds. Turnover Ottoville. Their second. 29-27. 4:42 to play in the third quarter. Ottoville on a run here.
Maddie Boylan checks in for Dede Herron. So we have Boylan, Thomas, Seacrest, Spidell, and Sibla all on the court for Strasburg.
29-27. Strasburg basketball, man-to-man defense on Ottoville. And Spidell tried to get it to Lydia Thomas, and it went off the side of an Ottoville hip and right into the hands of another player, and it goes out of bounds after the three-point shot. And Strasburg will get the possession back. Back and forth, high-paced here so far through the first 4 minutes. Both teams look like completely different. First half, they come out a little more soft, a little more timid. Second half, they come out like this is a scrimmage.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Up and down, away we go.
It's been a 9-4 quarter for Ottoville to only be down 2 now.
Now back into a trap zone is Ottoville. Here's a three-point shot. Boylan buried it. Maddie Boylan with her second three-point shot. Timeout, Tyler Bates. 32-27, Strasburg. 3:56 to play. We'll take a timeout, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back right after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Back with Big Z Sports. Chris Cale, Joe Geckler with you. Sorry for confusing Mary back in the studio. I gave her a no-go, yes, let's go, no-go, yes, let's go call on that Cush Financial Group timeout. Mary doing a great job of adapting to all of my...
She's our quarterback today.
Yes, she is. She's adapting to all my audibles. Strasburg, a little full court pressure against Ottoville when they bring it in and up into the front court. Turnwald into the lane, a beautiful bounce pass, and Schnicke fell. No call, and the student section and Ottoville fans are heated.
Apparently they've never seen somebody trip on the basketball court.
Boylan with the basketball next to the Strasburg bench. They give it off to Liv Spidell. Spidell in the corner to Seacrest. Ball fake, Seacrest baseline. The nice Euro step, and it goes! The hoop and the harm for the smallest player on the floor. Little dynamite wearing number 5. 34-27. Sophia Seacrest, if you've never seen her play basketball, you'll understand why I call her dynamite. She's like, it just gives this team the huge explosion that they need. Seacrest's shot is up and good. She is money from the foul line. Sophia Seacrest, an 85% free throw shooter on her senior season.
You know, before the game, she asked me if I could make her about 5'6" on the announcement of the starting lineup today.
No.
She played like she was 6'6" right there.
Yeah, well, listen, they list her at 5'3" in the scorebook, and I still am throwing the BS flag on that one because there is no way she's 5'3". And Ottoville has the ball go out of bounds, and we'll see what the officials, and it does go to Strasburg. Turnover, Ottoville, their third.
I think she got away with a little bit of a travel there, Chris.
She probably did.
And the official didn't call it, but then called the jump ball, actually, because he didn't see where the ball went out, and they conferred, and then they just went to the jump ball and said, hey, give it to Strasburg.
Strasburg with the basketball. Liv Spidell crosses the timeline, and a hostile student section down at the other end behind Ottoville's bench. Boylan has it knocked out of bounds. At the scorer's table, it'll stay with Strasburg. 2:52 to play. Strasburg 35, Ottoville 27. Strasburg's led all but about the first 2 to 3 minutes of this ball game. Spidell with it, being hounded by Kester. To Sophia Seacrest on the right pat logo. They'll kick it in the corner. Liv Spidell on the right wing. She'll find Miller top of the key. Now they'll try to get it underneath to Thomas. Thomas threw it away right into the hands of Kester.
Here on the ground. It's going to be against Ottoville. It's like 33. Wertenberger is going to get the foul.
So getting some huge boos from the other side and cheers from behind us.
Make that Seaver going to get the foul. Jenna Seaver going to get the foul there. That's going to be her first.
So Strasburg, Sophia Seacrest going to inbound on the far side of the court, or the left side if you're moving with Strasburg. And they'll get it into Spidell, left wing. Spidell tries to get it under to Allie Miller and turn it over. Fourth turnover for Strasburg. Here comes Ottoville up the left side or near side to us.
Charge.
And absolutely.
They called it a block. They called it on Seacrest on the floor before the collision.
Yep. Well, look, and I agree. There was a big collision, but Sophia Seacrest did get the hack in there before the contact. So Sophia Seacrest, the foul, third Strasburg team foul, second for Soph. They'll clean up a little moisture on the floor.
The starters are back on the court for Strasburg. We have Herron, Miller, Seacrest, Thomas, and Spidell out there for the Lady Tigers.
Vanessa Hilvers, I believe, is the only non-starter in the game for Ottoville. This is Schnipke. Schnipke into the lane. Her shot up no good. Rebounded by Wertenberger, and Wertenberger's floater in the baseline is up and no good. Strasburg rebound. Here comes Seacrest. Right side of the lane, being triple teamed, is the 5'3" guard. Off the window, no good. Couldn't get it to go for Lydia Thomas. Thomas will come the other way and sit back on defense. 35-27, still an 8-point Strasburg lead. Ottoville, Schnipke in the lane. Spin move against Miller. Schnipke shot up, no good. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Ottoville.
I'm just curious, Chris. I thought when you move your
pivot
pivot
it goes
foot
over to Strasburg.
I thought when you move your pivot foot after you stop, that's a travel. Did they change that rule?
Well,
that's just a question. Just asking for a friend.
Liv Spidell across the timeline will get it into the corner. Dee for three. Shot up,
nice
no good.
Rebound.
How about
blocked.
Lydia Thomas, and she'll get the rebound and was hacked over there on the low block. So with the two-shot foul will be LT at the line. Lydia Thomas, the 5'10 freshman, averages just shy of 10 points per game. 35-27, $1:33 to go in the third. LT at the foul line, shot up good.
That foul was on number 3, Brooklyn Kester. That's going to be her first.
Checking in is Seaver. Jenna Seaver, the 5'7 junior, checks in.
Timeout.
For Schnipke. And we've got a timeout. 1:31 to play. 36-27. Strasburg in front in the third quarter. Back after this with 99.9 WTUZ.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans.
Learn more about First Federal Community Bank at firstfed.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale, as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
The fans rise as one on the near side and the far side. Strasburg and Ottoville fans are up and ready to go. 1:31 to play. Second shot for Lydia Thomas at the foul line. Her second shot made the first, is up and good. 10-point lead for Strasburg. So with the basketball is Ottoville. They will cross into the front court. And Vanessa Hilvers, the 5'9 junior, with it on the left wing. She'll go down to Wertenberger on the low block, and now they'll get it back out top to Kester. Kester with it, left wing. She'll dribble with the right hand towards midcourt. Gets it back to Hilvers. Hilvers, top of the circle, tried to get it underneath, fired it right down to Kester. The ball was knocked almost out of bounds, but it was saved by an Ottoville player, and Kester had it taken away by Strasburg. Dede into the lane, drop pass to LT. LT off the window, couldn't get it to go. Kester the rebound for Ottoville. And Strasburg could be up 20 if they make some of these bunnies. Here's Kester into the lane. Her shot up no good, rebounded by Miller.
It's 11th rebound on the game for Allie Miller.
36 seconds to play, third quarter. Sophia Seacrest into the front court. She'll hand it off to Liv Spidell. Looks like Strasburg going to try and wait till the last shot here of the third quarter. Liv Spidell with it, left wing in front of head coach Tyler Bates, 16 seconds. Allie Miller with it, top of the circle. Sophia Seacrest on the OHSA logo on the right wing, 9 seconds. Here comes Spidell. Now they'll move to the foul line. Liv Spidell to the foul line. Dede with the basketball. The elbow jumper up, back of the rim, no good. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. 37-27. Strasburg. Fours in the air when we come back from Wright State University with Big Z Sports.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit BuckeyeCareerCenter.org to learn more.
The Willis Group Realty provides you the tools you need to make your home buying and selling process as seamless as possible. Plus, the agents and staff at the Willis Group will take the time with you to make this life moment an experience to enjoy. Though they are based in Tuscarawas County, they have the ability to sell all over the state of Ohio. To learn more about Willis Group Realty, including current listings and financing tool, visit willisgrouprealty.com.
If it's high school sports, it's on Big Z Sports and 99.9 WTUZ.
Fours in the air from Wright State University. The Strasburg Lady Tigers lead Ottoville by 10, 37-27. The winner punches their ticket to the state championship game against the winner of the second game here at Wright State between Russia and Attica Seneca East. Rushi, whatever. It looks like Russia to me.
Yeah, we hope it's not Russia.
We hope it's not either. With the basketball is Ottoville to start the fourth quarter. Schnipke has the jumper go just inside the three-point line as she claps and implores her team, let's go. Schnipke now with 10 to lead the Big Green.
Blocked.
Liv Spidell has the ball blocked, and I believe that was Schnipke again. Here comes Ottoville. They'll push. Schnipke into the lane. Off the window. No good. Allie Miller thought they had the rebound, but it's going to be a foul, I believe, on Wurtenberger underneath, getting Allie Miller a little in the back. 7:19 to play, 37-29. Listen, this is
called it on Strasburg. They called it on Olivia Spidell. That's her fourth.
They did call it on Liv. So Liv has 4, and with the basketball underneath and off the window and in is Turnwald. Kate Turnwald went from the left baseline on the three-point line and drove baseline off the window and scored to cut the lead back to 6 for Strasburg. Lydia Thomas to Seacrest. Seacrest left wing. Seacrest man-to-man defense out of Ottoville. She tries to drive the left side of the lane. Gets it back to Thomas at the foul line. Now Allie Miller with it. Tried to get it to Dede and turned it over. Dede turned it over. Allie Miller tried to contest the shot against Kester, but couldn't get it to go. 5th Strasburg turnover leads to a Willendale Golf Cart Sales performance play out of Brooklyn Kester. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Willendale Golf Cart Sales at WillendaleGolfCartSales.com and on Facebook. Big Z Sports will be back with a 5-point game right after this.
Synergy Signing Graphics in Strasburg strives on being more than just an ordinary vendor. They strive to be a partner by offering their experienced staff with backgrounds in graphic design, marketing, branding, and much more. When choosing Synergy Signing Graphics, international award-winning service for your business needs, you'll feel the comfort of knowing that the job will be completed right the first time. To see all that Synergy Signing Graphics can do for you, find them at synergysign.com.
If it's high school sports, it's on Big Z Sports and 99.9 WTUZ.
6:44 to play in the ball game. One team is going to go on and take on a team that looks like it says Russia.
It's Rushi.
Or the other team is, what I say, Seneca East?
Yes.
Yes, Attica Seneca East at 10:45 tomorrow morning at UD Arena, not here. But right now, after that Cush Financial Group timeout, Strasburg got to regroup here as they've got the 4-point lead. I mistakenly said 5. It's 4. 6:41 to play. Liv Spidell across the timeline in front of us. Sophia Seacrest on the OHSAA logo. Over to Lydia Thomas. Now left wing Spidell. Spidell will drive into the lane. Floater is up, no good, and rebounded by Seaver of Ottoville. And this is what Ottoville did the last 6 minutes of the game against Stryker. They turned them over 11 times and went on a 13-2 run to win the basketball game. Strasburg got to be careful here. Ottoville with it, and a nice defensive play by LT underneath to knock the ball away. 4th Ottoville turnover. They tried to get it into Schnipke, and Thomas deflected it away. Strasburg on the offensive end. Sophia Seacrest on the right pack logo. Sophia Seacrest eyeing up, gets a screen from Thomas. Now she'll go to the top of the circle to Allie Miller. Left wing in front of head coach Tyler Bates is Liv Spidell. Spidell kick in the corner. Maddie Boylan, 3-point shot, no good. Offensive board, Allie Miller, shot up, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Maddie Boylan. And it will head over to the Ottoville Big Green. And slow to get up on the play is Jenna Seaver, the 5'7 junior. Seaver favoring, not sure what she's favoring, but definitely is
lower.
Is it lower extremities?
Yeah,
maybe an
leg.
ankle, it looks like. Maybe a right ankle or a left ankle, sorry. As she gets up, don't want to speculate, but she's up and on her feet, being talked to by Vaughn Hortzman, the head coach of the Ottoville Big Green. And Jenna Seaver, just a junior. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, information technology, early childhood education, engineering technology, business management, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition is low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Welcome back to Wright State University, Ottoville with the basketball. Kester up the far side or the right side. She'll get off the Turnwald, back to Kester in the corner. Kester drives baseline. Floater is good. Brooklyn Kester, the 5'6 junior, who leads the Big Green in scoring, cuts this game to 2. 37-35 Strasburg. Maddie Boylan with it, left wing. She'll dribble out towards the timeline, give off to Liv Spidell. 5 minutes to play in the ballgame in regulation. Sophia Seacrest right in front of us on the right wing. She'll kick top of the circle to Lydia Thomas. Spidell with it. Spidell thought about driving it to the foul line. Now she'll cross-court pass to Sophia Seacrest. Seacrest gets a screen. They try to get it down to Miller. Miller has it go off her face, into her hands. Then it was knocked out of bounds and almost out of bounds in a beautiful save by Turnwald. A performance play by Turnwald, and Ottoville turns it right back over. A Synergy Signs and Graphics back and forth play there. Turnwald had it, and then she turned it over. Lydia Thomas with the steal. Timeout, Tyler Bates. And we'll take a 30-second timeout. Head coach Tyler Bates shakes his head in frustration. SynergySign.com and on Facebook. We'll be back in 30 seconds with Big Z Sports right after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
Big Z Sports on 99.9 WTUZ.
4:20 to play in regulation. Strasburg 37, Ottoville 35. Lady Tiger basketball. Spidell with it. Joe Geckler and Chris Kale with you from the Nutter Center on the campus of Wright State University. And Lydia Thomas has one go right through her hands and right into the hands of Kate Turnwald as Ottoville back on the offensive end. Midway point, fourth quarter. 2-point game in the state semifinal in Division 7 of girls high school basketball of the OHSAA tournament. Here's Schnipke on the low block, and she did slide the back foot. I saw that pink shoe go up on the tippy toe and slide just a little bit. And the official said, yep. So that's going to be the 6th Ottoville turnover. 6 for Strasburg. The possession arrow favors Strasburg in those black uniforms. The tiger paw on the left hip and right hip of the Lady Tigers in black. Liv Spidell will cross the timeline. She'll hand off to Sophia Seacrest. Seacrest, right wing. Seacrest behind the back. She'll dribble with the left towards the center of the court and will give off to Addie Sibla. Sibla catches a screen to Spidell. Now Lydia Thomas. Thomas gives off to Didi. Didi has a jab step. She tries to go to the foul line. Good defense by Ottoville. Switch man out of Ottoville, and now they catch Sibla. They caught her, and a scrum on the floor, and Ottoville keeps it. Schnipke up the floor. She has it, almost traveled with it. Got it off to Kester. And what a shot by Kester. And we've got a tie ball game. 37 apiece. The Strasburg turnover leads to a Kester run out with a lot of contact and got it to go. Into the lane. Here's Seacrest off the window and scores. Sophia Seacrest on a Wolf's Landscape Solutions drive to the basket. Lawn care service in Strasburg with 2:42 to play. Tigers by 2. Schnipke, right wing. She'll spin into the lane. Off the window, no good. An offensive rebound by Hilvers. It is swatted out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottoville. The traffic cone's up and moving over there. His voice is going to be about as hoarse as mine tell Mama G I'm not going to be able to talk much tonight. I'm going to have to take a nap.
Allie Miller back in the game for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Addie Sibla checks out. So the original starting 5 in for the Tigers.
So with the basketball is Kester. Kester into the lane and a beautiful pass. A nice pass to Jenna Seaver, the 5'7 junior, lays it in, and we're knotted at 39 with 2:18 to play in a barn burner from Wright State University. Here is Seacrest, right wing. Seacrest to the foul line. Stops, gives off to Allie Miller, and Allie has it tied up. It's taken away and rolling around on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. And listen, Kendall Schnipke may not be as tall as Allie Miller, but she's showing a lot of strength.
A lot of strength and heart out there. She's trying to overcome the size with aggression and trying to tie her up when she gets rebounds. Doing a nice job is Schnipke.
Here's Seacrest. Left wing, three-point shot, no good. Liv Spidell, the offensive board. Hands it right to LT, and the baseline jumper by Lydia Thomas is good. Spidell was out of position after the offensive board. She just gave a little touch pass to LT, and she splashed it. 41-39, $1:49 to play in regulation. Ottoville with the basketball. Turnwald, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Allie Miller. Miller has it tied up at the other end. They'll call jump ball. It'll stay with Ottoville. And head coach Tyler Bates' insanity over there on the sidelines.
A lot of contact on these jump balls, Chris, and these officials are letting it go on both ends, but there is a lot of contact.
You just said both ends,
both
right?
Ends, they're doing
you
it
got
on
to
both
call
ends.
it both ways. Veteran officiating group, and a nice round of applause for Vanessa Hilvers, who gets a nice round of applause as she takes a seat. All 10 starters on the floor, and they called the offensive foul. It was a late whistle, but it was the right call. Absolutely shoved her down. I believe the foul right there was on
Kester.
Was it on Kester?
I believe it was on 3 is what they said on the – I think that's going to be her second. Yep,
She's got Kester. 15 points, and she got the offensive foul in that was a turnover as well. Strasburg with a $1:33 to play and a 2-point lead. And the basketball. Seacrest to Heron. Heron will back up with it. She'll sidestep. Now drive into the foul line. Kick in the corner. Spidell thought about the 3. She'll drive baseline. Gives it back to Dede for 3. Up no good. And a great box out by Schnipke as she totally sealed off Miller right there. Listen, the only thing bad I can say about Allie Miller is she's too nice.
Got to get a little more physical.
You see, she is just a nice kid, and if she would have a little bit of mean streak in her, my goodness. Dede all alone up the court. Liv Spidell gathers it up after the Ottoville turnover, and now a foul. 54 seconds to play. Strasburg with a 2-point lead. LT going to inbound. Actually, Liv Spidell going to inbound right beside us. Just inside midcourt.
Liv Spidell done a nice job playing with those 4 fouls here, Chris, in the fourth quarter.
The quarterback hasn't picked up another one. Done a nice job here tonight.
Playing a great quarterback and now getting the ball into Sophia Seacrest.
Seacrest has it on the OHSAA logo. And listen, you got to make Ottoville come foul you. And actually, Kester poked it away. Ball's on the floor, and it's tied up. And they will call jump ball. Jump ball, and it will stay with Strasburg. Sophia Seacrest had it poked away. Kester is a feisty little thing, ain't she?
She is very feisty.
5'6" junior. And a good job by Dede Heron to come back in and get the tie-up, her and Liv Spidell.
What's crazy, Chris, 15 girls on the team for Ottoville, 0 seniors, and they were in the state semifinal 4 last year.
I know. So Strasburg with the basketball. Liv Spidell has it in the backcourt. Here's Seacrest with 39 seconds, and now they'll be fouled.
I was going to say, that's a foul. You've got to call that.
But listen, Ottoville trying to foul, right? They've only got 2 team fouls, now 3. This game, there's 38 seconds left. Strasburg does not need to put up a shot, and Ottoville going to have to start fouling them and send them to the foul line. And they've still got 2 more fouls to do it. It's Seacrest all alone, and she has it blocked, but Liv Spidell is there. Sophia Seacrest was hammered from behind, I should say, had the ball hammered, but Liv Spidell was Johnny on the spot. Here comes Ottoville the other way. They trail by 4. 21 seconds. Kester with it. Jumper. No good. Rebounded by Allie Miller, and she is fouled. 16.5 seconds left. If there's anybody left in Strauss Vegas, you might want to book a hotel room and get down here, because it looks like the Lady Tigers could be heading to UD tomorrow morning. Mama G, I'm coming home. With the basketball in the backcourt is Liv Spidell. She'll get it up to Lydia Thomas across the timeline and is hammered by Schnipke. Lydia Thomas and was absolutely hammered right there. Did they call the intentional? They did.
They did.
They believe they did call an intentional foul. Listen, it was a very hard foul right in front of us. The official's going to talk about it. Great job. Lydia Thomas was not going to jump up in reaction,
no.
But on the spot was Liv Spidell, Sophia Seacrest, and the senior saying, hey, no, we don't need it. Don't need it. They will just call a common foul. And that's fine.
Common
it
foul.
Was a hard, state semifinal foul. 43-39 with 11.3 on the clock.
It's going to be on number 20, Schnipke. That's going to be her third.
Yeah. Schnipke absolutely meant no harm there. It was a hard foul. She was trying to just get the foul as Lydia Thomas crossed the timeline. The Strasburg Lady Tigers made some history to get here. 11.3 seconds left, 39-43. Lydia Thomas for the two-shot foul, and the first one is up and good. 4 for 4 at the foul line. Liv Spidell telling LT just calm down. 44-39. Looking for a 6-point lead with 11 seconds to play. Strasburg doesn't get it to go. First missed free throw, but Liv Spidell gets the rebound. She goes out of bounds in front of us. 8.2 left. And the Strasburg Lady Tigers, can you smell it, Strasburg? The fans cheering and applauding behind us. You can smell it. State championship game tomorrow morning at UD Arena. We'll stick around. Myself and Joe going to watch this second game and see who the Lady Tigers going to play, and then start doing our homework. Liv Spidell's first shot is up and no good. Liv Spidell at the foul line. 44-39 with 8 seconds left. I'm glad that I got my room booked at the Geckler household.
Oh, I didn't tell you got to stay in the dog kennel.
Hey, that's all right. Okay. Joanne said she'd put me up in a hotel if I had to stay in the dog kennel.
There you go.
Spidell's second shot. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ottoville. And going to be a foul on Maddie Boylan. So Strasburg, the only thing they've done wrong here in the fourth quarter was a couple of missed free throws. Actually, 3 missed free throws. Ottoville will have the basketball. 6.5 seconds left. And they trail by 5. Ottoville into the front court. Turnwald. They'll get it up to Kessler. Kessler's shot is up. No good. And that's the end of the ball game. The Strasburg Lady Tigers will play for a Division VII state championship tomorrow morning at 10:45 at UD Arena. The Strasburg Lady Tigers will advance. First ever trip to the state championship games, the semifinal or the final, and they'll play for the trophy tomorrow morning. 10:45 right here on 99.9 WTUZ. 44-39 is the final. And we will be back with our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show right after this timeout with Big Z Sports.
Is it time to refresh your exterior doors or update your windows this spring? You won't want to miss the exterior door and window sale happening March 9th through 14th at Keim Home Center in Charm. Save on brands like Provia, Anderson, and United Window. Bring your measurements in early to begin planning, and our team of experts will be here and ready to help you. Learn more at keimhome.com and join us at Keim Home Center in Charm, March 9th through 14th for the exterior doors and windows sale.
So you call your virtual insurance company to ask a simple question about your policy, but now you're on hold listening to this music. While you wait and Wait. Auto Owners works with local independent agents who tailor coverage to meet your needs and pick up the phone when you call, because you shouldn't be on hold so long that you memorize the music. That's simple human sense.
Visit Hummel Group in Berlin, Mansfield, Newark, Orville, and Worcester, or online at HummelGRP.com.
Think Newtown Mall is just for shopping? Think again. With a great mix of local favorites and national brands, it's the perfect place to find what you need and discover something new. Whether you're checking out the latest trends, grabbing a bite to eat, or just enjoying the atmosphere, it's a great time anytime. Make a day of it, bring a friend, and experience the mall like never before. Stay in the loop. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and visit newtownmall.com to see what's happening.
Newtown Mall, a great time anytime. Newtown Mall, this town is your town.
The Sarshown name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshown.
In basketball, a game can be won or lost with the right call. Real estate is no different. Hi, this is Jan McInturf, and when it's time to buy or sell a home, the right call is to McInturf Realty. For over 30 years, our team has delivered results, making us your trusted local real estate choice. We're grateful for your continued support and are ready to help you make the right moves in real estate. Visit us online at McInturfRealty.net. Make the call to McInturf Realty.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Now, our post game on Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Wright State University, where the Strasburg Lady Tigers will advance to take on the winner of the next game. How do you say it?
Russia.
Okay, Russia and Attica Seneca East. The winner of that game, and of course, the Strasburg Lady Tigers will take a look at some of the team stats. They had 12 turnovers in total, and the Ottoville Big Green had 15, I believe. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. And then from the foul line, this would be much easier to do.
The foul
6
line.
for 10 at 60% for Strasburg, and 8 for 8 at 100% for the Ottoville Big Green. And you have some of the individual
stats. Dee Dee Herron finished with 4 points. Allie Miller with 4. Lydia Thomas with 12. Olivia Spidell with 2. Sophie Seacrest with 11. Maddie Boylan with 6. And Addie Sibla off the bench with 5. 12 rebounds for Allie Miller on the day. 8 rebounds for Olivia Spidell. 4 rebounds for Lydia Thomas, who is under the weather today, played well in her time on the floor. And that's a look at some of the individual stats for Strasburg. Now for Ottoville, Schnipke with 10, Keister with 15, Turnwald with 8, and Seaver with 6 for the Ottoville Greenmen. And the Strasburg Lady Tigers got a little shaky there in the second half, but you know what? They pulled it out in the end, Chris, and advance on to tomorrow down at UD Arena.
Man, just thinking about it, You know, I am so honored to be here at Wright State University to call a semifinal game for Big Z Sports, and really excited to call the Strasburg Lady Tigers, a team that, you know, Strasburg sports I grew up around. Of course, you know, my big brother Bob, and you know, Strasburg's always had a little place in my heart just because of growing up, right? And to be able to call them in a state championship game in girls basketball for the first time, my first state championship game will be freaking awesome tomorrow. You got to call a couple state championships, and I'm honored to call it with you.
I would awesome. Just tell you, hold your emotions because it can get you in the end.
I get you. No, there's no doubt. I can feel – I have all the feels right now. And, you know, again, want to thank Willis Group Realty, Willendale Golf Cart Sales, Synergy Signs and Graphics, and Wolf's Landscaping Solutions. We will talk about you guys tomorrow as well. But we've got one more order of business in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, Joe, and that is to award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And that would be a player that came off the bench and sparked two big three-point shots that could be the difference in this game. They won by 6. 2 threes add up to 6. Go ahead and talk about our McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
It's going to be our sophomore, number 33, Maddie Boylan, off the bench with 6 points here tonight. Played some great defense as well down the stretch for some valuable minutes when Allie Miller and Lydia Thomas needed blows, and came off the bench and played very, very well here today. 2 big clutch three-pointers, as Chris mentioned, and to help the Strasburg Lady Tigers. But all in all, a great team win here for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. They move on to battle the next team that we will or the winner of the next game that we'll see here tomorrow at UD Arena, just down the road a little bit.
Yeah, just down the road a little bit. But we will be with you right here on 99.9. I guess they can go ahead and cancel my show for tomorrow morning.
Yes,
I don't think
Conley's going to have to just step up and
listen. Big Mike will step up for me. I know he will.
Don't call him Big
and
Mike.
Step in.
He's not very big.
Well, he's not very big. He's not. He's just a little guy. Him's a little guy.
Yeah.
But him's little bald-headed guy could fill in for me, but he always does. And we'll see who's going to do my show tomorrow morning. I don't know, but I know that I don't.
Okay.
Because tomorrow morning I'm going to be at UD Arena about 9:15-ish, and 9:15, getting set up and getting ready to call a state championship game. I'm excited to do it with you, Joe. And we need to go find Maddie, give her her shirt, get a picture up.
Real quick shout-out to a special guest here just came up to us a little bit ago. Tracy Payne-White here joining us, of course, former head coach of the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers.
Yep.
Last time I got to do a state semifinal, she was the coach for the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers.
So
great to see
funny
her.
How things
and she
come full
coaches
circle,
at Versailles here close.
Funny how things come full circle
does, for
sometimes.
Sure.
And, pretty cool. Thank you guys all for listening on your Friday morning at work. Hopefully you'll get up early tomorrow and get ready for a state championship game. I hope you just make the trek down here to Dayton because, listen, T-County, the Strasburg Lady Tigers need you to come down here in full force and take part in this game tomorrow. 10:45, we'll come on the air about 10:15. I'm sure Mary will be back in the studio, but we appreciate you joining us this morning from Wright State University, where today the Strasburg Lady Tigers improved to 24-5 after a 44-39 win over the Ottoville Big Green, who dropped to 23-5. Tonight's McInturf Realty Player of the Game, 5'6" sophomore Maddie Boylan, who had 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 threes off the bench to be the difference maker in this one. Strasburg advances to either face on that team that looks like Russia. I can't say it, but hopefully I'll have to get used to it before long. Attica Seneca East winner tomorrow morning at 10:45 at UD Arena on 99.9. And also the Malvern Hornets. They will play tomorrow at 5 o'clock with Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas. For Mary Alice back in the Ed Shoemaker building for making us sound better than we really are. And for Joe Geckler, I am Chris Gale saying so long from Dayton until tomorrow morning. This has been a presentation of Big Z Sports on 99.9.
Thanks for listening to Big Z Sports coverage of high school basketball on 99.9 Z Country. Today's broadcast was presented by the Kime Company, TMK Valley Propane, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Stay up to date with all of our winter sports coverage and results by finding Big Z Sports on Facebook at Big_Z Sports on X and on Instagram. Coverage all season long is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, Wood Electric, the Cush Financial Group, Dumont Sporting Goods, and First Federal Community Bank. For the best coverage in high school sports, there's only one, Big Z Sports.